At first glance, it looks like a normal heavy expedition truck. Tall stance, massive tires, industrial mirrors, the kind of vehicle designed to cross continents. But then, something unexpected happens. The side panels begin to slide outward. The roof slowly rises, and within seconds, what looked like a rugged off-road truck transforms into a two-story luxury motorhome mansion. A machine capable of traveling across deserts while carrying the comforts of a private luxury apartment. But the most surprising feature on this vehicle is hidden on the roof, and we'll reveal that later. Luxury motorhomes already exist, but most of them are designed for highways, smooth roads, RV parks, campgrounds. This machine was built with a completely different goal: true expedition luxury. The ability to travel thousands of miles into remote wilderness without sacrificing comfort. Imagine crossing the Sahara, driving through Icelandic lava fields, or climbing remote mountain roads in Patagonia, while living inside something that feels more like a five-star penthouse suite. This vehicle attempts to combine two worlds that rarely meet: extreme off-road engineering and ultra-high-end residential luxury. And the result is something very unusual. This concept is built on the Volvo FH16 8x8 heavy expedition platform, one of the most respected heavy-duty truck chassis in the world, known for its durability, long-distance reliability, and massive torque output. But in this case, the chassis has been heavily modified. Additional axles, reinforced suspension, custom expedition tires nearly 1.4 meters tall, and a completely redesigned rear structure that supports a 48-foot luxury habitation module. Fully loaded, this machine weighs nearly 36 tons. That makes it closer to a commercial truck than a traditional RV. But the real story begins when you look closer at the exterior. From the outside, the Titan Expedition Palace is intentionally understated. The front section still resembles a heavy expedition truck. Angular steel bumpers, oversized recovery winches, integrated LED light arrays, and massive skid plates protecting the drivetrain underneath. But behind the cab, the structure changes dramatically. The habitation module is built using carbon fiber reinforced composite panels. These materials are commonly used in aerospace and racing applications. They're lightweight, extremely strong, and provide excellent thermal insulation. The module includes 3 hydraulic slide-outs. When deployed, the interior width expands from 8.5 feet to nearly 16 feet, doubling the living space. Above the main roof, a secondary structure hides one of the vehicle's most interesting capabilities, but we'll come back to that in a moment. Around the exterior, you'll also find expedition equipment rarely seen on luxury RVs: dual spare wheels, a rear crane system, external gear lockers, and 800 liters of fresh water storage. This machine was designed to survive long expeditions without resupply. But to move something this massive, you need serious engineering. Under the cab sits a Volvo D16 turbocharged diesel engine. Displacement 16 liters. Output roughly 750 horsepower. But horsepower is not the real story here. Torque is. This engine produces over 3,500 Nm of torque. That enormous twisting force allows the vehicle to climb steep terrain even while fully loaded. Power is delivered through a 12-speed automated I-shift transmission, and from there through an 8x8 permanent all-wheel drive system. Every wheel can receive power, helping the vehicle maintain traction in mud, sand, or snow. The suspension system is equally impressive. Heavy-duty hydraulic adaptive suspension adjusts ride height depending on terrain, allowing the vehicle to clear rocks, deep ruts, or uneven ground. Fuel capacity is enormous. The Titan carries 1,200 liters of diesel. Combined with efficient cruise tuning, that provides a range of roughly 2,000 kilometers, enough to cross entire countries without refueling. But the engineering outside is only half the story, because inside, this vehicle becomes something completely different. Once the slide-outs extend, the interior feels more like a luxury apartment than a motorhome. The main living area uses Italian walnut wood paneling combined with brushed aluminum accents. Large panoramic windows flood the interior with natural light. At the center of the living room sits a full leather lounge sofa. Positioned opposite a 75-inch retractable OLED television. Hidden speakers inside the ceiling provide surround sound. The kitchen rivals many residential homes. Quartz countertops, induction cooking surfaces, a convection oven, and a full-size refrigerator. Storage cabinets are soft close and built with aircraft-grade hinges. Moving toward the rear, the bedroom suite features a king-size bed mounted on vibration-dampening supports. This prevents motion transfer when the truck is idling or parked on uneven ground. The bathroom includes something rarely seen in expedition vehicles, a full-glass rainfall shower with heated flooring beneath and integrated humidity control systems. But while the interior already feels impressive, the most interesting elements are still hidden. Feature 1. Hidden garage. Beneath the rear living area, a hydraulic hatch opens to reveal a compact vehicle garage. Large enough to store an electric dirt bike, 2 mountain bikes, or a small ATV. A built-in lift system lowers the vehicle to the ground automatically, perfect for exploring terrain where the main truck cannot go. Feature 2. Deployable solar array. The roof carries an enormous deployable solar array. When parked, hydraulic arms extend outward like wings, unfolding over 30 square meters of solar panels. Combined with a large lithium battery bank, the vehicle can remain fully off-grid for weeks, no generator required. Feature 3. Observation lounge. Hidden inside the upper roof structure is a pop-up observation lounge. With the press of a button, a glass-walled room rises above the roofline, offering 360-degree panoramic views. Perfect for stargazing or watching wildlife in remote locations. Feature 4. Storm mode. The Titan also includes something unusual, a system called storm mode. When activated, external shutters automatically seal the windows, roof antennas retract, solar panels fold down, and stabilizing legs deploy from the chassis. This allows the motorhome to withstand extreme desert winds or sandstorms. Feature 5. Roof sky deck. Remember the mysterious structure teased earlier? The roof actually transforms into a private sky deck. A staircase rises from inside the living room, leading to a rooftop terrace with seating and lighting, perfect for sunset views in remote wilderness. Of course, a machine this large comes with trade-offs. First, size. At nearly 48 feet long and over 13 feet tall, parking in cities would be extremely difficult. Second, fuel consumption. Even with modern diesel efficiency, a vehicle this large would likely average around 3 to 4 miles per gallon. And finally, maintenance. Servicing an 8x8 expedition truck requires specialized technicians, which could be challenging in remote regions. Vehicles in this category are extremely rare, but similar luxury expedition builds typically cost between $2.5 million and $4 million. With customization, the Titan Expedition Palace could easily reach $5 million. Feasibility: 82 out of 100. The Volvo chassis is proven, the technology already exists, and several luxury expedition builders have created vehicles with similar capabilities. The biggest limitation is cost. But from an engineering perspective, this motorhome is entirely possible. So imagine taking this vehicle across the world, from Arctic tundra to desert dunes to remote mountain ranges. Would you travel the planet in something like this? Or is it simply too large to be practical? Let me know what you think.